right, I have my templates cut out, and I'm going to roll out slabs to prepare to cut these out. My board is a little dirty. Clean it up. Okay, so I have my templates cut out. I have my sticks and my rolling pin and a hunk of clay. I'm gonna just cut off from the top of my clay a small square about an inch thick. If I can keep it even, I'm doing better. This may be a half an inch. I lied. And I'm gonna try to get 2 of these on each slab I roll. So I just kind of pre-stretch it by kind of throwing it. If I throw it kind of on an angle like this, it kind of pre-stretches out the clay. Helps me be able to roll it a little bit better. Okay, so now I'm going to move these even, and I'm going to roll. I always start from the center of a slab when I roll, and I roll outwards. And I'm trying to keep the slab nice and even, meaning I don't want so I'm working from the center out. I want to get that hump out of the center. I want it to be an even, flat slab. And I want it to be about the thickness of I want it to be the thickness of these paint stir sticks, because that's what I'm using to keep them even. I have a shallow spot there. I kind of flip it. So when I flip it, I just kind of pull it up slowly and then work in the opposite direction, making sure it's even. It's a little, there's like a weird spot there. Okay, well, that stinks. Well, what I'm going to do now, and it's pretty even. I'm happy. Like, I can see where there's an indentation, and I'm just going to avoid that area. I'm going to move it up here to the top of my board, because once I cut this, I can't move it. So I'm going to, once I cut something out of here, I'm not moving the piece that I cut. I have to work around it for the rest of the duration of my project. So it will not be moved. So I'm going to see what I can get out of here. I can get 1, 2, maybe 1, 2. I could probably get 4 of these out of here. So I'm going to try to just use this the best I can. And I might have to roll out another small one for the bottom there. Okay? So when I go to cut these out, I need to make sure that I use my knife straight up and down. This is really important. If I cut on an angle, my piece will be warped. So I'm going to cut straight up and down. I need 2 of each of them. So now I need to flip this. See if I can fit this in there. Can't fit it, I can kind of fit it like that, but it's a little bit better if I go this way. So I'm gonna go. Okay, I've cut them. I'm going to remove the clay around the edge. I'm going to use that to roll another small slab. But I'm not moving the pieces that I cut. There's no way I can move them. Do not move them. Do not move them. Do not move them. Do not let them roll up. Just let them sit there in their perfectness, flat. And I'll show you what to do to preserve them until we're ready. They need to get leather hard, right? And I'm just gonna kind of knead these scraps together. And the clay is gonna wick moisture out of them, and they'll want to warp when they dry. So I'm gonna kind of weight them down. I'll show you a couple different ways to weight them down. I'm gonna put cardboard over it and put a book on it. You could also, if you don't have cardboard, you could use like wax paper and put a book over it, just so you're just keeping it kind of flat and keeping it from drying and not letting it dry. Oh man, that sucks. That was my finger. And you're not letting it dry too fast. But you're letting the plaster board, the drywall board, pull the moisture out of your clay. So now I have to be careful when I roll this one out, because I want to roll it out and without touching those pieces that are there. And I just need a small square, but you might need to have done a bigger piece, like maybe you didn't get all 4 out of your thing. So I just have to be really careful not to mess with those as I roll. And now that I put my finger in that one, I might choose to roll it to cut another one. Okay. Yeah, just let it be. I'll fix it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's not fine, but it's fine. It's like, whatever, fine. Maybe I can cut another one. Yeah, I'm gonna. Because I don't like it when I mess up. So I have enough here, and it's not that much work. I'll just have an extra one in case. Hi, little Lily. How are you? Hi. What you doing? Do you want to figure out what I'm doing? You like really excited about this box? We're gonna sgraffito. Should we sgraffito Lily on it? Oh, I just fired my Lily bell and it came out really cute. I'll do a video on how to string those bells up as soon as it comes out of the second firing. But it's really cute. Lily's gonna be really happy. Okay, so I'm just cutting this out. And basically, this is all for day one. You want to find something to cover this evenly, but something that's not going to keep it from getting leather hard. So I'm going to come and check on mine tomorrow, probably tomorrow first thing in the morning. I'm going to wake up and I'll be like, I'm going to set my alarm on my phone that says, go check your slabs. Because if I don't, I will forget. But remember, I don't move them. If I move them, they warp and they look funny. So I don't move them until they're leather hard. And I want them to dry evenly without warping. So what I do, it would be better if I had some without the creases in it. That didn't work. Anyway, this is just cardboard. And I'm going to just put this over the top of it like that. And I'm going to put a book on it like this. And tomorrow morning, well, tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to check it. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to check it. And then, like, it's going to get leather hard without warping this way. So let me find another piece of cardboard. Thank you, Amazon. You could put, like I said, you could put wax paper and a book, but anything that kind of transfers the pressure and keeps it, flat. I need one more book. Here, let's see in this cabinet. There's some books. So I'm just going to keep this on it. Like I said, checking it tomorrow morning, checking it tonight and tomorrow morning, and I'll show you what I do. You'll be able to see it before it's time for you to make it. And then once it's leather hard, I'll be able to move it and start assembling it. But until then, it needs to dry slowly and without warping, so that, you know, that I'm trying to keep even pressure on the edges. Wrapping up my clay. Okay.